This is a tutorial on how to use the new features of Blackboard and some general tips and navigation. Logging on to Blackboard in the new updated version uses the same login username and password as the old version. One of the first new features you will notice on Blackboard's home landing page is the interface is cleaner. Although most noticeable for the instructor for editing, students will also notice the rollover feature where the mouse cursor highlights areas and brings the editable features present. Any course that you were enrolled in before has been migrated and should still appear in the My Courses window. Just like before, if you have registered for a course and it does not appear in the My Courses window, contact the instructor first to make sure the class is turned on so you can see it. Also know that if you see a class that you have dropped or took in a prior semester and want to clean up this window, click on the sprocket in the upper right corner. This is a view feature, and you can click on or off any course that you would like to see or not see anytime. It is not permanent, so you can bring it back if you change your mind later. Remember, Banner is the only place for your official record of classes that you are registered for. There are other features to be familiar with on the Blackboard landing page. You have a choice to use a global tool such as Calendar for your entire Blackboard account. This is different than an individual calendar within a particular class. You should also check your institutional announcements, just to be aware of maintenance and possible service interruption times. Finally, additional training and tutorials are available through Blackboard Learn at the On-Demand Learning Center. On the On-Demand Learning Center site, select the For Students icon in the upper right corner to see a wealth of short training videos. Now we will learn navigation within a particular course. Select a course. A nice new feature is course-to-course navigation. You no longer have to go to Blackboard's main landing page to navigate to another course. Additionally, you have place-to-place navigation. So for example, if you were checking your grades in one course and then selected another course, you would be in the grade menu portion of that course too. Remember rollover editing? I accidentally closed my course menu. So here's a tip and a gotcha. If you open a course and cannot find a course menu to navigate the course, move your mouse to the left edge of the screen to make a right arrow appear, then click on the arrow and it will expand the course menu again. Let's learn how to reply and post on Discussion Board. Select Discussion Board either from within your Tools menu or from the Course menu. Then select the assigned forum. On the forum, you have the option to create your own thread or reply to another author. Here's a tip. If you are taking an online test or posting on Discussion Board, you are working on the server via internet connection. So you want to log on to Blackboard directly and not via Ozone, or you risk Ozone timing out in the background and getting kicked out of Blackboard in the foreground, which means you could be locked out of your test or lose content that you've already typed into your Discussion Board post. Choices then for creating a thread are: you can go ahead and type in your response right on the server, Or open a word editor and type your content there. And when done, select it, copy it, Control-C, and paste it, Control-V, right into the body of the message. You may also choose to select the Browse My Computer button and then select a file to attach and submit. If your assignment is to reply to another author, here's a tip. Checkmark the potential authors you may want to reply to and then collect them. That way, all of the threads are viewable on one page, instead of on the former view where you had to click on each thread individually. That way, you can quickly reply to the thread you would like to. Our last lesson in using Blackboard features is how to open or download documents. First thing to note is that course content is generally available during the semester it is offered. Although some instructors may leave a course turned on longer, you should download any course content that you wish to save before the class ends. Here is a tip. If you see a file that ends in an X in the file extension, and you have an earlier version of Office, either prior to 2007 for Windows or 2008 for Mac, you will need a file converter to open this file. So know you have two choices for any file on Blackboard. You can click on it, and you have the option to open it and keep it on the server, or save the file locally. You also can right-click on any file, and depending on your browser, the wording may be Save Link As or Save Target As, and then you for sure can download it and save it to your computer for future reference. One final tip. On the Grades feature, it is a nice way to see your grade as you go, but remember, these grades may not be viewable once the class ends, and Banner is the system of record for grades, so official final grades should only be checked via Banner. If you would like further help, contact the Student Help Desk.